14, 15 years old, I thought I was gonna be like the cool kid, and I didn't really have my dad in my life for one. And for two, I thought I was gonna be the cool kid in school, and I was seeking attention. And I was selling weed in school, like at school, selling pills and weed at 14 years old, in my freshman year of high school. And I remember one day I was like going to sell stuff just like normal to everybody, and I remember going that morning to make my plays. I had brought a weed to school with me and everything, and I remember I was in health class, and I was just sitting there like a normal day, not thinking anything. I had everything in my backpack, and next thing you know, I see the principal walk into the health class, and he's like, "I need to see Kendrick." And I was like, "Oh heck no, like why does the principal need to see me? Like this is whack." Okay. So the principal comes and pulls me out of the class, okay? And as I'm leaving the class, there's two backpacks on the floor. I got my boy in there with me, okay? And my boy, I look at my boy and I whisper to him, "Give me your bag," so I don't have to take my bag, because I know what's going down. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he would have gave me his bag, then my whole life trajectory would have been completely different. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like tripping because I have all the drugs in my bag. And we get to the principal's office, and there's two cops in the principal's office waiting for me. And I just remember they pulled me to the side, okay? And they were like, "Give me your bag." And I was like, "Okay, what's going on?" They searched my whole bag, and they didn't find anything, okay? Like, they didn't find, I had hid it really well, so they just didn't find it. By relief, right, I'm about to leave the office, and one of the cops goes, "Wait, why do you have two sticks of deodorant?" And I was like, I have one for soccer and just one for normal. But I like stuttered when I said it, and I sounded mad sus. And long story short, the drugs was in one of the deodorant sticks, okay?
Dang, bro, you were pulling hard moves.
Like, I had to, and I even put the deodorant on top. Like, it looked like a deodorant stick. Like, but it was hollow in the inside. And so I would pop out the deodorant, and I would like sell this, like the pills and the weed. I had like a little bit of both, but this day I didn't have pills. It was just weed. The second cop goes, "Why do you have two deodorant sticks?" And like I said, I stuttered. And then they reopen the bag, grab the deodorant sticks, and he shoves his finger straight into the deodorant stick, and it goes right through because it was hollow. And in that moment, like, I literally just like I just freaking died. I was like, "Oh hell no, like I'm cooked." And he just poured the weed out on the table, and he was just like, "You're cooked. Like, we have to take you to juvie. Like, you're getting locked up." And so I just remember in that moment they put the handcuffs on me, and I just remember like I walked down the hall, guys, and it was like the craziest moment ever, because I thought like, dude, the whole, like, at this time people were changing classes, so the whole school literally saw me. The whole school literally saw me walking in the hallway handcuffed with two cops straight escorting me, which in my opinion was like, obviously like in the moment I thought it was cool, but like so embarrassing. You know what I'm saying?
You thought it was cool.
Well, like as I was like that, because that's what I wanted. I wanted to be a gangster, you know, and like that's part of my testimony too. Like that's just I didn't know what I was doing. Like I didn't know I didn't care, you know. And but I just remember people taking pictures of me and like posting it on social. Long story short, they took me to juvie. It was like the worst night of my life, bro. Like, they literally locked me in like a tiny cold cell. Of course, as soon as I got there, they go, "Oh, you know, we're out of beds, so you're gonna have to sleep on the cold metal in your cell. No beds, chalk."
That's straight. That's like
child abuse. That's
sure.
straight. Yeah, it's straight child abuse. Like, I was the literal child, 14 years old, sleeping on cold metal in a 4x4 cell with freaking no toilet paper. Like, the most chopped thing you could possibly think of. That's the type of time I was on at the age of freaking 14. Okay, so that happened, and then the craziest thing was my mom came to visit me, and that was horrible. She was literally like crying watching me in a jail cell, her son. Like, it was so chopped, bro. Long story short, a random girl that didn't like me for some reason, because I think I just pissed her off, snitched on me. Like, she knew what I was on, she knew I had weed, and she just told the principal. But that's the story.